Namaskar. A very good morning to all the honorable dignitaries and participants of today's function. May I now seek permission of the chair to declare the function as open?
Yes.
Thank you, my lord. The function is open. It gives me immense pleasure to share with all the dignitaries present today that in a short while, Honorable Mr. Justice Subhasit Talpatra, Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, will be inaugurating 25 more paperless courts in Phase 4 in various justices and announce the implementation of NSTEP in all 30 justices and the go live of the S3WaaS websites of all the 30 justices in virtual mode in the presence of the Honorable Companion Judges of the High Court of Orissa. Paperless courts has been a dream project of the High Court of Orissa and it is in its Phase 4. Now, new 25 paperless courts will be included. After inclusion of these new 25 paperless courts, now 159 paperless courts in the district judiciary will be functioning. Through the NSTEP, the summon service in the districts would go digital and would guide in this transparency, accountability, and effectiveness in the justice delivery system. The S3WaaS system would usher in accessibility and security to the websites of the district court in Odisha. On this momentous occasion, it's my great pleasure to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Subhasit Talpatra, Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, who has been guiding us to take off more and more initiatives for the courts. We welcome you, sir. We are fortunate to have the gracious presence of the Honorable Companion Judges of this court who have joined us physically and virtually. We heartily welcome my lords. We also welcome the district judges, the judicial officers present online, President, Secretary, and members of the bar associations of the respective justices, and all other dignitaries who have joined us. We welcome you all, sir. Friends in the media, ladies and gentlemen. May I now request Honorable the Chief Justice to inaugurate 25 paperless courts in Phase 4 in various justices and announce the implementation of NSTEP in all 30 justices and the go live of the S3WaaS websites of all the 30 justices. My lord, please. Thank you, my lord. May I now request Satya Prakash Rai Chaudhary, the CPC of this court, to kindly present video presentation of NSTEP and S3WaaS websites. Satya, please.
Welcome to implementation of national service and tracking of electronic processes in district judiciary. Summons and notices served in court are essential legal documents used to notify individuals or parties about legal proceedings. The traditional method of serving summonses and notices in court typically involves a series of formal steps designed to ensure that the recipients are informed of their legal obligations and that causes delay in court proceedings. To avoid such issues, the Honorable E-Committee, Supreme Court of India, envisaged the NSTEP, an application for electronic generation, issuance of processes, and tracking of its service. This software has been implemented in all district courts across the state. The High Court of Orissa has procured 879 numbers of smartphones for the process servers of district judiciary. The Honorable Court's technical team also prepared the templates of summons, notices in Oriya language and integrated in the case information system for use in NSTEP application. The Honorable High Court has implemented standard operating procedure for smartphone devices to increase operational efficiency. The technical team of the Honorable Court have developed an application for distribution and effective management of process servers, smartphones, IMEI numbers, SIM cards, mobile service providers. A centralized portal has been created. Login credentials have been provided to all district courts to regularly update data, smooth tracking of process servers working, and assign smartphone details. The district admin, process servers, and other staff of the district judiciary dealing with NSTEP are provided regular training. Serving summons and legal notices through an electronic service can streamline legal proceedings and improve efficiency in the legal system. Welcome to visual presentation of district court websites. S3WaaS is a cloud service developed for government entities to generate secure, scalable, and Sugamaya, accessible websites. The High Court of Orissa is delighted to inform that the websites of all the district courts of the state are now live on S3WaaS platform. This has enabled the district judiciary to customize and manage the content easily and maintain their online presence. Through the help of the district judges and technical teams in the district courts, all the data present in the previous websites have been migrated to newly built S3WaaS websites, which are now GIGW compliant, thus making them more secure. The new websites are more responsive and designed for easy access through smartphones, tablets, and desktop PCs. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Satya, for your inputs. May I now request Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Member, IT and AI Committee, to kindly address the gathering. My lord, please.
Namaskar. Good morning, everybody present in the inaugural session of this paperless court and NSTEP. Respected Chief Justice, Justice Subhashish Talapatra, my sister and brother judges present both physically and virtually, other judicial officers, Registrar General, Registrar Judicial, other judicial officers of this High Court, and all the district courts, CPC and the dedicated team, all the court staff, officials of the district administration, president and secretary of the respective district bar associations, and all the government officials who are present in the meeting. And I sincerely thanks for joining this event, which is a memorable event in the history of Odisha judiciary. At the outset, I must express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Talapatra, for taking such a faster step to inaugurate these new initiatives. I congratulate the judicial officers of the newly inaugurated paperless court and all the district judicial officers for these new technological initiatives. Mahatma Gandhi once said, I quote, "My notion of democracy is that under it the weakest shall have the same opportunities as the strongest. This will be a great aid to his notion of justice enabled by technology." An affordable judicial system is a must for a country having a section of population at the bottom of the socio-economic pyramid. The citizens of the country consider the court as their guardian, as a protector. It is ultimate result when they have suffered any legal loss or injustice. It is great steps toward access to justice. Technology-enabled law and justice system will be a vector in time to come, and this bringing our Orissa judiciary a trickling down effect, and gradually we have seen the result. Justice dispensation becomes easier when the judicial officers and the councils work in tandem with the aid of new technology. The paperless court, already 134 courts in Orissa are operating as paperless courts in the state, which include two headquarters, that is Barampur and Bhubaneswar, which are fully paperless court. Today, in the phase 4 of the paperless courts, in which courts in districts of Balasore, Cuttack, Kendrapada, Malkangiri, Puri, Rayagada, Sonpur, Kalahandi, Keoghar, Nabrangpur, Jagatsinghpur, Gajapati, Devgarh, Zenkanal, Nayagad, Angul, Mayurbhanj, Jajpur, Koraput, and Sambalpur are going to be paperless. These phases of including the new courts as paperless courts, would usher a new era of revolution in the state. Though Kerala has been the front runner in paperless, it has done first paperless court in the country. But we have, if we go to the district courts, if we include the district courts, we are, I think, the front runner. Again, about the NSTEP, this is another innovative states. This is an era of this dominant technology. The integration of national service and electronic process tracking, in short, what we call NSTEP, signifies a powerful tool to realize the efficiency, transparency, and citizen-centric services offered through the judiciary. NSTEP brings accountability and efficiency to judicial operations. It allows for real-time monitoring and reducing delays and ensuring timely delivery of service through summons. It streamlines the workflows, minimizing the risk of errors associated with traditional paper based system. It minimizes the chances of inefficiencies and corruption, contributing to the effective utilization of resources. So in future, the data can help in making policy decisions. Courts will be able to analyze trends, identify areas for improvement, and make informed decision to enhance the overall functioning of the summons service. So this is also a steps in the right direction, and this will enable the system more efficient. And as you have already watched the procedure, so the NSTEP procedure will be left in video, so we can watch step by step how it is done. So I'm not going into the details of the steps. Then the S3WaaS websites. S3WaaS website is generating and deployment of product hosted on the national cloud of NIC. It leverages technology to generate secure websites using GIGW compliant completes which are highly customizable and can seamlessly be deployed on a scalable software defined infrastructure. So in this way, this is also going to be a revolutionary step in the use of technology in our judicial system. All the courts websites in Odisha are now based upon a common and similar looking theme. It provides easy interface to customize websites and upload content. Further, the websites are more secure and all compliant are made by the government. The team of system officers of the district under the able guidance of the district judges have completed the process of choosing websites, theme, generating website instances for all the 30 district courts, entering websites details such as website name, primary URL, bilingual theme, technical and administrative content, etc. So all these things are going to revolutionize the judicial system, and it will definitely a giant step in the justice delivery system, and it will ease the justice delivery system. And thanks for patiently hearing me. And thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for being inspirational and very motivating and making us all aware of the initiatives taken by the High Court. May I now request Honorable Justice Subhasit Talpatra, Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, to kindly deliver the inaugural address. Your Lordship, please.
It is another moment in our transformative action for changing the mapping of the judiciary. I greet everyone in this morning, those who are in the outstation locations through video conferencing, participating in this program, and my esteemed colleagues, those are here. And the purpose of this inauguration program is not only to inaugurate this another 25 the paperless courts, but also to interact amongst ourselves with certain challenges that technology has brought in our system. That it is told by every scientist, those who are handling with this kind of transformative processes where conventionally technology is not required, but we have introduced the technology to fill up certain gaps in the processes, making the process faster, affordable, and also lend the transparency to the citizen. So this is a very important thing to understand. Where is the gap and how you are going to fill that up. For example, the NSTEP. There was a usual complaint in all the civil courts regarding the service of summon, regarding service of the ER and everything. So now the person will be responsible for that. If he doesn't go to the location, it can be identified from this NSTEP, this Android phone. Because the moment you will open that the Android phone there in the location, it will have his geospatial information data that whether he had reached there or not, and after reaching that person, he has to take a photograph of that person and send it to these dedicated website for the NSTEPs. So, and also the other traditional, these identification and authentication formats are to be followed there. So this is how the technology generates confidence in the system. And so for the website, new format of the website, which is a much faster format so for the surfing is concerned, the S3WaaS, that is, this is a kind of a format. Usually earlier format was not a cloud-based format, but it is a cloud-based format. Cloud means that if for the problem with the system, any outside offense against the system, that we are no more vulnerable. Our data is safe because it is basically protected in the cloud management. So this is the one aspect. For the purpose of the data management, there is a huge challenge that every day that you are uploading certain information regarding, you are uploading these judicial records, orders and everything. I think the website can be more effectually utilized for other judicial purposes. Suppose certain things happened. For example, that we also hold these lok adalats. We can usually use this platform for making the awareness continuous lok adalat, because this information will be available to all. But for that, we have to, in a way, you have to concentrate on our data. What is the data? How we'll show that? Because you know that the three other sources are already there beyond your website. First of all, the High Court website, that is in the upgradation. There is the National Judicial Data Grid and the CIS, your own district court information system. So the website is a separate platform. So this is a separate, it gives a separate windows. You just make aware people how to take the benefits of the judicial system. We are talking about the distributive justice system. It is not only physical. When in the era of technology, we can reach people through this website. So somewhere you just concentrate over that, how much information you can generate for the awareness of the litigant people, awareness of the lawyer, awareness of the all stakeholders like the state administration, that how the judiciary is functioning. If you can load more and more information, you are going forward to the transparent judiciary. The people can understand how the judiciary works. Most of the citizens do not know how the judiciary function. As a result, from a perceived view, judiciary is most of the time is assessed, and sometimes we are misunderstood what we are doing. They cannot follow it. Suppose I give one example of these areas. They do not know how the areas are accumulating and what is the kind of the areas. Only when you can analyze the areas, put it in your website, that the steps taken for the reduction of the areas, this is what we are doing. And that is what is the load per capita judge. Then a huge transparency you lend through your system for the citizen to whom we are committed, for whom we survive. That is the thing, that how every time I say that technology is global, but how to use the technology, it is a local issue. So every district, you please think of your thing that broader platforms are available, but so where the data management is concerned, it is not under control of anyone. So you can choose your data, you can choose your samples, you can share your ideas from the perspective of the district judicial administration. So that will be the unique thing. The more we open up, the more we gain. That should be the slogan for the transformation. And when we are talking about this paperless court, not only that it is eco-friendly, or not only that, it is very convenient if you can adopt it. Yesterday, only one judge from Karnataka High Court met me, Justice Nataraj. He was telling, because at one point of time, I've been talking about 2013 and 14, Karnataka was the pioneer in the every matter. Justice Nataraj was telling me, sir, we are now lagging far behind. We are not being able to cope with the pace of the transformation. And what he was telling, that may be equally true for us. Because not only the technology changes, but with technology, we have to change. This is great Hollywood movie is there, Romancing with the Stone. Perhaps some of you have Stone. This is a very unique story in a different perspective. What I would say, I'm taking the phrase out of that film, that every day you are to romance with your technology. Then we will understand. For romancing as we need to every day's update it, improve your passionate involvement with the technology, then you will find the various solution you can yourself provide to the system. So that is one of the important aspect where the Karnataka has failed. It is not the platform that we discussed. It is failed because there was no technological audit. That they have purchased so many gadgets, they have purchased so many equipments, they have purchased so many things. Wonderfully, they flagged up their program. I was there at the Supreme Court Court Committee. I know every meeting they are being applauded by the other representative nationwide, because that is very important how we use the technology. That is merely in a formal meeting we discuss we are using this and that or not. Utility should be audited every time. The huge investment is being made for this transformation, for bringing the technology in the system. So you are to just develop in a local level one system of auditing whether these technologies are being properly, efficiently, and the way we wanted to use those are being used or not. When we will be failing in the audit, we will be started the process of our alienation from the process very, very slowly. I'm telling what, that the moment you are in the courtroom, you are in the environment of the technology, you become very technology savvy. The moment you are in the car, you do not use the technology. The moment you reach home, you don't like to use the technology. That is not the technology. This is the system that we have given. The highly configured these laptops to most of the new judicial officers. Jet Plus, the HP laptops. These are having the 1 TB, the space, 1 TB space. I'm telling you, you can take entire district court in your laptop. All the records of the district court you can carry. So at any point of time, if you want to see any records, you can see from your laptop, which you may carry with you every time. You can plan. That in the other meeting, I was telling that you must know each and every case record of your court. How it is possible? You will say that I come in the morning, I immediately sit in the courtroom. So whole day I work and thereafter I correct the judgment or the orders and I sign and I go back to home. This is the system that you can utilize to know your records very, very keenly, intimately, and that you can plan out how to manage the arrears in your court. So the first thing that today I will highlight that it is the technical audit, that how the technology is being used in your court, how you are yourself is using the technology, that should be audited. And then in the process of audit starts, you immediately know where we are lagging behind. So after 10 years, we will not find ourselves that we are lagging behind in comparison to the other jurisdiction. We will not. Every day, we will step forward. There will be no backward step. And that is the reason, and we will be knowing that what kind of the transformation is required. And accordingly, the policy can be also this molded and effective policy can be this utilized. Technology will be changing. We need our own kind of technology. Unless this own kind of technology, we know ourselves, this will never appear in our system. Own kind of technology means that the technology essentially the judiciary requires. All lot of technology is outside there. Now you are getting the application softwares. 5 years back, that was unthinkable. We have our own team in the High Court, those who are developing the small application software. And it has become so easy for you to understand the process, to understand the data and managing the data. So I would just request you, I was talking to the Central Project Coordinator, Sri Shotto Prakash Rai Chaudhuri, to make it a habit that every month till we reach to the saturation point, we at least make 25 courts paperless. And in that way, that when the entire district judiciary in state of Kerala, they have 3 district judiciary, they're completely paperless and they are going very fast towards a complete district judiciary paperless. So we will start. This is a minimal target that we have chosen, the 25 every month. And when will be the saturating level, you will find the technology has changed. Then another phase of the transformation would start. So we are to be just drenched in the ideas of technology. So, and you yourself know what to do at some point of time. So my three requests I will very specifically make to all the judicial officers and the support staff who are using the technology. First, please intimately know the technology with you are working. Second, use the tool of technological audits. Third, take the input from the user, from the persons in the user end and how they are getting, what is their problem, inculcate in those problems with the solution in the system. If you can just formulate this pathway, I think this future is very bright and we can be very confident in managing our case and managing our court. Thank you all. Thank you for participation.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for such gracious and encouraging words. And we assure you, Your Lordship, we will follow the request as advanced by Your Lordship. Now, I request Suman Misra, the Register Judicial of the High Court, to deliver a vote of thanks and also to seek permission of the chair to declare the function is closed. Suman.
Namaskar. We already had 134 paperless courts in the district judiciary, and today we have made 25 more courts paperless. Besides, we have implemented NSTEP and integrated S3WaaS with our websites in all the 30 districts. This is another remarkable stride towards adaptation of technology in justice delivery system. We are grateful to Honorable Justice Subhasis Talpatra, Chief Justice High Court of Orissa, for his Lordship's leadership during the tenure as Chairman of the IT and AI Committee and as the Chief Justice of this High Court. His Lordship has led the High Court and the Odisha Judiciary in its technological strides in a proactive manner with a great vision. We are also grateful to Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, member of the IT and AI Committee, for being physically present with us and inspiring us by his address. We are grateful to Honorable Dr. Justice Vidyut Ranjan Sarangi, Honorable Justice Savitri Ratho, Honorable Justice Mugankar Shekhar Sahu, Honorable Justice M.S. Raman, Honorable Justice Sanjay Kumar Mishra, Honorable Justice Chittaranjan Das, and Honorable Justice Ananda Chandra Behera for attending today's function. Their Lordship's presence has encouraged us. We are also grateful to the Honorable Judges who could not be present today. Their Lordships have extended their wishes for today's function. We thank the respected district judges and the judicial officers for being with us through virtual mode. We thank the presidents and office bearers and members of the bar associations. We are thankful to the CPC, Sri Satyaprakash Rai Chaudhary, and the technical team for making today's function possible. We thank the court staff and all others who have contributed for today's function. I now seek the permission of Honorable Chair to declare the function closed.
Yes.
The function is declared closed. Jai Hind. Namaskar.